in 1822, the fur trade was a very large part of the American economy. Fur trappers named mountain men worked alone to trap animals such as beaver. One of the most famous mountain men was Thomas Fitzpatrick.
Howdy. I was born in Ireland in 1799 and immigrated to the U.S. as a child. As a fur trapper, I worked at a trading company called the Rocky Mountain Fur Company. I also served a mountain guide and led a group of settlers to California in 1841.
Thomas also negotiated the Fort Laramie Treaty, which made boundaries for the natives and guaranteed the safety of American settlers crossing the Oregon Trail. Another important mountain man was James Bridger.
I was born in 1804 in Richmond, Virginia. I moved to Illinois as a child. I never had a formal education as most mountain men don't. Like Thomas Fitzpatrick, I guided explorations and was known for my wide knowledge of lands. I founded Fort Bridger in 1843, and I was also known as William Ashley's first trading team.
Life for the mountain men was very hard and risky. The men were at constant risk of being attacked by natives, animals, or even bad weather. Ah! Tornado! Tornado! But they ate any animal they could find, and if things got bad, they would cook their moccasins to put into soup.
Our main animal was the beaver, and we trapped them in metal cages.
We would trade these furs at trading posts in the mountains, and because we usually only lived in the mountains, we would only barter, not use the money because we had no need for it.
We bartered our survival items such as warm clothes, food, and weapons. Fur trade was popular from 1822 to 1840.
Mountain men usually followed the Oregon Trail when getting from place to place. This trail was actually established by mountain men, but wasn't used by immigrants until the 1840s.
The trail was rough. The ones who used Indian survival tactics lasted the longest. If we were to walk the whole trail, it took 4 or 5 months to walk and pass through Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, Idaho, and Oregon. If you were successful, the average lifespan of a mountain man was about 6 to 4 years.
We were buckskin clothing, hunting shirts, leggings, and leather moccasins.
Believe it or not, some viewed the life of a mountain man as romantic. About 1/3 of these men married Indian women, and some may have had 3 or more wives in the tribe. Or 3 or more lives in their wife total. Most men married natives to get on the good side of the tribes.
Of course, some of us left families at home. I know I left my poor wife and daughter. I was employed by a company to trap furs.
Some companions included the Hudson Bay Company and the Rocky Mountain Fur Trading Company. Men were hired to trap for money, and though most worked alone, some of the men went in teams.
Yeehaw! We just caught a beaver! We have enough furs to trade now.
We're going to a type of fur trade called rendezvous. Rendezvous started out in 1840, but we're pretty popular beforehand, y'all.
Oh!
Yeehaw! The mountain men would eat anything they found. Sometimes they even found carrots in the ground.
Yeah. Not coming out. Come on, carrot. Come on. Oh, I got it. Oh God.
Put it there.
That's not a carrot.
That's like a beet.
It's a beet. It's a beat down carrot.
I'll eat it. I will eat it. No, you know I'll eat it.
Sometimes they had to fight for their food.
Get it! I will wrestle you!
Usually, mountain men lived in camps. So, these camps weren't usually permanent as they need to move around to find their animals.
We cut the legs off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean, sit back and wait through the daylight, sit back and wait through the daylight.
We're going to a type of fur trade called rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
Started out about 1840.
Can we just start from where I go? Yeehaw! We just got not working.
We're good.
At least
Alright, you go, girl. You can do it.
no.
Yeah. Did it hurt?
No, it's fine.